Hello Leos and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for July 1st through the 7th of 2019. Okay, so Leos, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it doesn't resonate with you, the messages aren't for you. And do check out your weeklies as well as your monthlies for July for your other placements. Your monthly is up, guys. It was a very intense reading. Definitely check that out if you have not. The monthlies are really big this month, so they have a lot of really huge spiritual messages. Yours was, it was quite the reading, guys. It was one of the most intense readings I think I've done in a long time. So definitely check it out. Okay, so Leos, let's see what your energy is this week. We're using the Game of Thrones deck. We're also at the end going to be doing a new moon in Cancer total solar eclipse reading to see what it's bringing up and out for you. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is your energy? If you guys haven't, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Wow, 5 of Spears. It just came flying right out. Really forced its way out. What is in your surrounding energies, your surrounding environment right now? Situation, people. 6 of Spears. People, situations, opportunities coming into your life. The Chariot, and let's see if the other one comes out after. But let's take a look at that, and now let's get where it's leaving you this week. The Sun. Okay, so not bad. Let's take a look at the 5 of Spears, 6 of Spears here for you guys. 5 of Spears, 6 of Spears. Clarify Leo's energy this week. Whenever I see the 5 of Spears, there's a lot being said. There's a fighting energy. Could be infighting. 4 of Coins. It's interesting that we see these two cards together here. 5 of Spears and the 4 of Coins. 5 of Spears, as you guys can tell, is all about fighting. It doesn't really seem like, they're hurting each other, but they are saying this, saying that. So maybe you're not like attacking each other and looking to really destroy situations, but you could be saying this, saying that here. There's differences of opinion, and it's saying, especially with the 4 of Pentacles, there's just different sides of a story here, and maybe you're seeing it from one perspective, and that's what you'd like to hold on to in order to push forward through something, and maybe that's what makes you feel triumphant, to push forward, to believe your own side and not really listen to anybody else's. Because when I see the 4 of Coins with that, it feels very much like we have built up this foundation of this is what we are, this is how we come across, this is what I've been saying, and there's no point in looking at, what they're saying and how they're saying it. I'm right, you're wrong. This is just me. This is part of me that I'm holding on to and I'm not going to let go. And in that way, you're like, okay, well, I can just move forward then. 6 of Spears is, success and acknowledgement. It's having your own self-confidence in your side of this, in your, whatever you're saying in this group situation, in this work situation. There'll be disagreements and issues at work, or what, you want to hold on to your guns, hold on to whatever you've built up for yourself. Clarify 6 of Spears, the Chariot. What is your underlying energy this week? What's the underlying energy for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this week? 9 of Swords. Whoa, okay. That is not what I expected. It's not what I expected right there. But we're in a nightmare situation. It could seem that nightmares have come real. Whether we're pretending, we're on top, and we're going over this, oh, I'm confident and everything's fine. And I'm going to continue to stick to my ideals, stick to my version of this here. There is this really, really intense, wow, okay, there it is. 7 of Swords reversed. So something has been revealed. There's a lot of painful energy here. When you see the 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords with the Sun, and the Sun and 7 of Swords together, as you know, for me, is a revelation of some hidden, sneaky fox energy here. Somebody, a sneaky energy here. So let's talk about really the 9 of Swords here in the center of the reading, because that to me is one of the most dominant feelings here. It's almost like you guys are choosing to try to control whatever is happening here by being very passive and being very, no, I'm right, and there's no way I would be wrong here. There's no way I did this. There's no way this happened this way. But in reality, underneath it all, this is a nightmare situation that's coming up here, and we're acting like you know, it's fine, which is really interesting to me, honestly, because this feels very serious. This feels very painful. It feels, I will be honest, quite dark. Um, with that nine, I mean, the Nine of Swords is that knight. You know, I mean, we see what whose dog is that? That's Gray Wind, I think, and you know, it's just sitting there. But we all know what happens there. There's anxiety, stress, disruption here. There's just a very there's needing to process a recent event here, a very intense event here, something that really overwhelmed you, brought fear out, brought, you know, your worst nightmare to the surface here. Maybe something was revealed by a Cancer. This might have to do with a Cancer. Again, that Cancer new moon could be bringing this out. We see the sun here, which to me always reminds me of, especially in this energy, eclipse energy, solar eclipse. You know, solar eclipse in Cancer. It's bringing something very intense to the surface here, a nightmare situation. Maybe this is a secret that you didn't want anyone to know. You're finding something out about somebody that was, you know, going behind your back, saying this, doing that. But again, if this is your energy, be aware that whatever you have been, you know, pretending is fine and dandy and holding on to your values and your morals here, you really needed to relook at this, because this is coming up as a nightmare situation. And personally, I feel this might have something to do with you. This might have something to do with a revelation of you. Whenever you see the Seven of Swords, there's a mistrustful, you know, energy that is really working below the scenes, working below the belt here, honestly. This is a devious energy with the Seven of Swords reversed and the Nine of Swords. Watch yourself. Don't choose to be devious. Don't choose to be underhanded and lie about things. You will get caught. The Sun really puts that out there of, you know, you're going to get caught. You're going to be in trouble here. Or, you know, if you're dealing with somebody that's bringing this energy into your life, they will get caught. But it's going to feel like a nightmare. It's going to feel very difficult. And you're going to be like, wow, I don't even know what to say about this, you know? There is, yeah, you might feel like you need to start lashing out, screaming, backing people into corners to defend your position here, and that's really not what should be done. Let's go on to love here. This is really intense, guys. Wow. Try to, I mean, this can, definitely go listen to your July reading. Yours was very intense, and I really feel like if this is resonating with you in any way, you need to go hear it, because there's a lot that you're feeling and a lot that you need to do to deal with everything this month, Leo, okay? So, let's check this out here. Let's go on to love, and we're going to use the Hermetic Tarot for love, actually. Alright, show me love energy for Leos this week. What's happening here? Dissatisfied, Lord of Blended Pleasure. We're not really happy with where things are. Whenever you see the Four of Cups, there's an energy of discontent, frustration, and not really knowing what to do about it. So let's continue to see what's in your surrounding environment, energies in terms of love. In romance this week, we get the Three of Pentacles, building new boundaries, building new, building in mind, body, soul here. We need to build up a new foundation if we're unhappy with the one that we're in. Opportunities, people, situations coming in this week for Leos in terms of love. What is happening here? You get this card popping out. Okay, Nine of Swords, but it came out upright, and then I dropped it. Really awkward. We're going to talk about it both ways. So if we need to get over this Nine of Swords situation, I feel like this has involving your love life too, involving your heart in some way. Maybe we built up a situation that really wasn't real, and it's time to move beyond it. We built something up. We might have tried, we're going to see what else comes up. I'm getting a certain feeling about this, and I don't want to say it. This is leaving you guys in terms of love this week here. Ace of Swords reverse. Okay, so whatever Leo this is resonating with, yeesh, I'm sorry guys, this is tough. Again, go check out your Venus if your Venus is not in Leo and it doesn't resonate. Clarify Four of Cups here for your energy in terms of love and romance this week. Leos, we get Two of Cups. There's this, wow, Three of Swords. Okay, right at the center of the reading in Two of Cups. So maybe we were trying to, there's a relationship that has been unsatisfactory in some way. I don't know what it is. It's almost like you were trying to, like, there's a connection there, and you were trying to build this up, And yet there's the Three of Swords, guys. So, I don't know. Your energy is all over the place right now. And as we enter July, that's what I was picking up on. It's quite erratic. It's making some intense decisions without really thinking. And we're not really looking at things from a rational perspective at this time. So maybe we built up something that is not real for those of us that are single, and we're really feeling that heartbreak this week of, wow, okay, this person is just a friend, or the situation is just, you know, a friend. Maybe I built this up and I was pushing for something that is not going to happen. Clarify Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords reverse. What's coming in? Clarify the Nine of Swords, Lord of Despair and Cruelty. The Tower. Yeah, there is a Tower moment here that is quite heartbreaking. Something is really thrown full force in your face here, or something, you know, again, there is something that's coming in that is quite destructive, whether it was information, a message, or a fight here. There is something that is bringing a very nightmarish situation in terms of heartbreak here, a big no. So some of you guys might be surprised to be rejected this week, and I don't want to go there, but some of you guys might be very surprised to be rejected this week. You need to take a break, and your energy is to rest. You need to take a rest or to rest from strife. This is a very difficult week. Whatever you are feeling, whatever you're putting out there is not being accepted, and it's kind of like either this person is saying, why would I, especially if this is an ex or somebody, this is somebody in that situation, they'd be like, why would I, like, no, I'm not getting back together with you. The relationship is really like this. And it's like kind of slapping you in the face and showing you what the situation really was here. There is a lot of, yeah, again, there's a lot of pain, a lot of difficulty here. Serious upheavals, breakups, you know, again, rejection. A nightmare situation unfolding here. I don't know if some of you guys, if this is resonating with you, there's definitely a breakup. There's definitely a splitting up here. A tower is coming down. And again, with the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Ace of Swords reverse, there's a break. There is a break from this relationship. Something happens that just is extremely painful. And it's time for you to move beyond it, okay? Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Leos, that was an ouchie reading. All right, let's pull some cards for what this Cancer New Moon Total Solar Eclipse is bringing up for you. Cancer New Moon Total Solar Eclipse for Leo. What is this bringing up for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What the heck? We get one card, guys. This is crazy. Two of Swords. Whatever fence you've been sitting on, time to make a decision, time to choose a path here, time to move forward. All right, what else is coming out here in terms of this new moon in Cancer? Total solar eclipse. Four of Swords. Needing to rest. Needing to take things in stride right now. And the Lover's reverse. Well, okay. So, again, I feel like some of you guys, this is a significant split up, or somebody saying, you know, I don't mess with this energy anymore. Maybe they want to take a break. If there's been a relationship decision, or I don't know, there's some type of breaking within a relationship or within a very significant friendship or relationship here. There is a breaking up, a disintegrating, a choosing to go our own separate ways here. It doesn't feel like you guys expected this, if I'm being honest. It feels very much like, whoa, where did this one come from? We're just not aligning in that when I see the Lover's reverse, especially with the Four of Swords and Two of Swords. You know, there is just a disconnect here. We're not on the same page. We're not feeling the same way. And it's time to maybe choose a different path here. So asking me to really think about, you know, it does ask us to really sit down and think about the people that we love in our life, whoever this is showing up to you as. It's saying, you know, bear in mind, you know, their future happiness every time, you know, the next time temptation presents itself. Usually what this card is about. So if it was a temptation thing and you guys accidentally, like, you know, cheated on somebody, you pushed, you know, you pushed the envelope too far, you tried to go for somebody that you probably knew in your gut was probably not for you, it's coming back to really be like, no, Leo, no. Next time you decide to be that way, think again. You made a wrong decision, it feels like here. There was a wrong choice, and we need to sit back and really look at this and not be so forward and decisive right now. It's time to just be in this energy, okay? So, Leos, those are messages. Let's check out your oracle cards here. Let's get a romance angel oracle card, and then we'll go on to 2 Stacey DeMarco cards. Romance angel card for Leo. For love and relationships for Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Engagement. Wow, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is literally saying Spirit is literally saying, you know, if you want to ascend to a higher level of commitment, a better relationship, it's time to step into that energy. Some of you guys might have, I mean, if whoever is, this could be a totally different energy than what we were just picking up on for love, but some of you guys might be getting engaged. Some of you guys might be deciding to commit further within a relationship here, and that's really nice. That feels very separate than the other energy we were just picking up on. Let's get a Stacey DeMarco card or 2 here. Let's get one for July 1st through 7. Messages from our higher self from Spirit for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. I love this card. And for the Cancer, New Moon, Total Solar Eclipse, what is popping right out here? Lady de los Muertos. Love this. Or actually, Control came out too. I'm going to take all 3 out because they did all come out upright. I feel like somebody else got 3. I don't remember what sign it was. Alright, so let's look at them all, okay? Why? And you can listen to these as daily affirmations or anytime you need them. I'm just going to make sure this thing isn't overheating because it's been doing that. Owl, okay. Where is this? Oh my god. This is very frustrating. There it is, okay. Should the hooting owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates the need for wise counsel or further information before you make a decision. Considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively, okay? Big, important message for you guys. Lady de los Muertos, okay, where is she? Oh my god, this is killing me right now. Alright. Acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and perhaps until then we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much of the fear. Take a light approach to a situation initially and it may work out better. If you are holding on to something that does not serve you any longer, in particular material things, simplify and let go. Then we get zombie control. And you know, I wasn't going to take this last one, but like it came out with it and I couldn't ignore it. It just felt like it needed to be here, so we're looking at it, okay? Should the zombie step, so this is about control, acceptance, and equality here with Lady de los Muertos, so control. Should the zombie step unsteadily into your life, it's time to look at the concept of control. Do you want to control everything, leaving little to free expression? Do you choose partners who are not your equals so that they are more easily manipulated and changed to your liking? Or do you allow that to happen to you? If you're not living your most authentic life, it's time to look at why and how to change that. I also kind of got a message in the middle of that, guys. Leos, you guys love being the center of attention. You love that type of energy. You know, there's something about Leos that kind of always makes them the center of a room, the center of a friend group. It's time to not be overly forceful in that energy right now, because it's not going to come across the same as it usually does. So watch out for that. Maybe take a step back. Don't make yourself, you know, the end-all be-all, the sun in the room, okay? It's not your season for that yet. There's too much retrograde. Things for you are coming out not the way you're expecting them to come out. So again, please go check out your July reading, guys. Like, wow. Please go check out that reading. It was so crazy. Just probably one of the most important readings I felt like I did for July so far. So definitely check that one out. Have a wonderful and blessed week, Leos. If you want to get 20% off of any merchandise for my Teespring, use the code CANCERS with a capital C, and you can use that all of July. Just put that in at checkout. You'll get 20% off your order. If you want to book a private reading, all that information is below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful and blessed week, Leos. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And namaste.